there, Latin 2. So what we've got to talk about this week is on the bottom of page, if I recall, I don't recall correctly, so I'm turning to it, page 33. There's a chart on page 33 I want you to copy down. And when you're done with that, I'll wait. Okay, you did it. So now that you're done copying down that chart, what I want to do is talk about present passive infinitives. That's specifically what we're dealing with. So here's how you do it. Passive infinitives, very simply, translate to be loved. So amare means to love. Amari would be to be loved. See how it's passive? And it's a very simple process. Step one, take the infinitive of a transitive verb. You can't make it passive if it's not transitive. Step two, knock off the E. However, step 2A, if it's a third, any third, all thirds, even if it's an I of the third, knock off the ERE. Step 3, add on an I. Step 4, floss. Okay? So amare turns to amari. Timere turns to timieri. Skire turns to skiri. And then also yakara turns to yaki. Mitera turns to miti. That's how it works. And you just treat them like infinitives, okay? So they're still complementary infinitives. It just means to be. So, yeah, that's basically how it is. Yeah. So what I want you to do now that you have that down is to read page 33, just where it talks about those, okay? And then I want you to do exercise 31C. So, and you're supposed to pick the proper form, highlight the proper form that you've picked, and then translate the whole thing, okay? And then send me that, please. So, Incolae, magna, incendia, blank, non possunt, okay? And it would be extinguish, non possunt. So it would say the large fire, the large fires of the, I'm sorry, no. So extinguere, my apologies. So incolae magna incendia extinguere non possunt, right? So the inhabitants are not able to extinguish the large fires. Now that's an active infinitive because they're not able to do it, right? But the next one, incolae miseri lapidibus et flammis blank nolunt, it's going to be opprimi. The inhabitants, the sad, the poor inhabitants do not want to be overwhelmed or to be crushed by stones and by flames, okay? So that would be opprimi. So again, highlight it. What I want you to do, that little bit of extra, is this. After you've done the sentence in Latin and you've highlighted the proper form, in parentheses, I want you to parse the infinitive. Tell me that it's an infinitive. You have to tell me it's an infinitive. Tell me what voice it is, active or passive, and tell me that it's present tense, because that's the only infinitives you know right now. So you're going to say infinitive, either active or passive, and what tense, okay? And if you want to flip-flop that around, that's fine. I always go tense, voice, infinitive, but it's up to you. There's only 3 of them, so I won't get lost in the shuffle. So I want you to do 31C to get that done, okay? And then go ahead and do 31A because it will help you to understand the translation. Remember, 31A is on both sheets of paper, okay? So 31C and 31A. And I will be back in the next video or so to read 31B aloud to you and probably 31F as well in the same beast. All right? Okay, I'm going to hit the button.